All right? Look like we black in the house. We black in the house. Let me plug my computer up. Family know what it is. Family know what it is. Start off as a left off. Family know Sunday, September 29th. Young Pharaoh General Seti gonna be in the house. The dynamic duo, human trafficking exposed. Goddamn it, be in the house. Get your ticket now. The link is right there in the description. YoungPharaohTicketLeap.com. Get your goddamn ticket today. Do not miss it. Don't be scared, nigga. Know the truth. Quit denying the truth. Run right on over there. Get your ticket. Creatures from the Caucasus 2. Live stream lecture presented by General Sarasu Seti. Sunday, October 13th. If you got crackatosis, niggeritis, kundurria, you need to be in the house. Because we got something to show your ass on that day. If you glorify whiteness and I don't know why, your ass going to be in the shock of your fucking life because I'm going to show you that Charles Darwin was on to something. But he should have been talking about his own people. See, when I deal with it like that, then motherfuckers say, bitch, shut up. Charles Darwin was on to something. So you need to go right on over there to General Seti. Ticketleap.com is right there in the video description. Go on right there, hit that link. For my family out there, turning up on Patreon, ring the alarm. General Sarasu Seti on Patreon. October got the Bible Decoded series, 15-part series on Patreon. You got to be a patron. You won't see this on YouTube. None of this shit will you see on YouTube. Okay? None of it. Even some of the damn titles to the parts of the series. I can't even give you the title. Because if I did, they'd be ready to take this shit up off of here. Straight up. That's how much fire I got for you. So go on over there to Patreon. Become a patron to get the whole series. You understand? You got to make that $25 donation. You must. You must. Because I'm, 25 guys, and I'm working out 15 times. Shit. Hell of a goddamn discount. You know what I'm saying? So don't cry, nigga, because I'm giving you that fire. I'm giving you that smoke. Nigga, this some shit you can run up in St. Peter's with. Put on the goddamn Pope. The Pope gonna break down in tears. Okay, this is advanced lesson to my family out there. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Got the General Sarasu Seti 2019 edition coming out today. You understand what I'm saying? Got 6 of the 2019 editions coming out today. You got the classic Seti DVDs up there. You got the t-shirts, you got hoodies, and I even got jewelry on the way from the motherland. You understand what I'm saying? So you should most definitely check in, go and get your firepower. You need your firepower. Quit going to get all the Hennessy and all that goddamn fake ass weed and get you some firepower for your mind, your body, and your soul. Today, we will be dealing with if black people evolved from monkeys, hear me out, do we have a soul? See, I see too many of you niggas out there. Scientific suckers. That's all y'all niggas is. It's scientific suckers. You understand? Using unscientific science. I like how a motherfucker just put a label on something and that posted, man, this is science. No, that ain't no science, nigga. That's bullshit. And somebody got to be able to stand up and say exactly what it is. That is bullshit. Hold on, family. Let me turn my light on a little bit. Some of you niggas is into unscientific science. You niggas is into unscientific science. Scientific suckers. You understand what I'm saying? When I went back to ancient Egypt, and motherfuckers try to misinterpret the ancestors' teaching. They taught that we were a people divine, that we were of the Creator. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I had to deal with the God and the Creator thing. You understand what I'm saying? Just so family could understand that you are in control. So even if somebody say they know God, they know the Creator, that don't mean they run your spiritual destiny. You still in control. You connected to that creator directly. And if you want to talk, you talk. Even though I wouldn't tell nobody. Because they might think your ass is crazy. But you know what I mean. Control your own destiny. When I go back to ancient Egypt, I seen that the family believed that the African race was a divine creation. That we would not know goddamn. And the crazy shit about it, you wasn't only a monkey, you was a platypus, a fucking, amoeba, or whatever the fuck, nigga, you was about 13 motherfucking things before you became a man. You ain't no man. You's a creature, nigga. You's a creature. And then I'm thinking to myself, after a motherfucker learn this, because when we understand, I understand spirituality. I understand religion. And I'm about destroying and rebuilding religion. You understand? If it's built up under the understanding that we are of the Creator and that we are controlling our own destiny, spiritual destiny, that's okay. And that's what we had in ancient Africa. But then when you got religion that is controlled by a sick few whose mission is to control the masses of the world with this demagoguery, all this goddamn, this sick dogma that they put out here to have niggas running to these people as if they got a hotline phone to God and you can't talk to God, but you got to go through them. And so these people control you economically, spiritually, physically, politically. You understand what I'm saying? We have to destroy religion and rebuild it so that it fit who we are, fit our agenda, fit our nationalism, fit our policy. If that religion does that, then I'm all right with it. But we don't have one right now. But when I go back to ancient Egypt, it does not show our people evolving or devolving from no goddamn monkey. Niggas running around here talking about motherfuckers got tail. What does that inspire a motherfucker to do? Oh, I'm from a monkey. Let me rise up on our oppressor. What is your motherfucking agenda to teach some shit like that? Okay? If you was a platypus then you became some ape-like creature and motherfuckers got enough nerve and they think they slick. And I stay busting they motherfucking head. Because you can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. If you want to believe you come from a bitch, bye. Go right on over there, nigga. Scratch. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do your motherfucking dance, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You understand? That's for you. But if you come from you're not obligated to no morality. You do not have you're by chance, nigga. You're by chance. The monkey climbed out the tree, and you understand what I'm saying? Because he climbed out the tree and sought food on the ground, then he had to walk more, and so the fruit was up, and I guess the motherfucker climbed out the tree because all the fruit fell on the ground. Then when he ate all the goddamn fruit on the ground, he realized the fruit was back in the tree, so the motherfucker had to reach up. So I guess that made him, start to stand up upright. We walking around, and it's crazy how these motherfuckers believe this garbage. Nothing but garbage. How in the fuck does that? And I think to myself, in dealing with the creatures from the Caucasus, I'ma deal with that. Was Charles Darwin right? Did his people come from monkeys? You understand what I'm saying? Because so a man thinketh, so is he. It take what led, because thoughts have to, it have to be something that make you feel like that even before you bring forth a thesis or a hypothesis. What made these people believe that they came from monkeys and shit? It had to be, thoughts already swarming. Is it the fact that they was walking around on all fours? Was the fact that they was hairy-backed? The fact that they was eating bloody meat and shit and this, that, and the third? So a man thinketh, so is he. But every man don't have the same reality. And I'm not going to even say man because you're a creature. How the fuck is you a man, nigga? You evolved from a platypus, nigga. You might study, you might go back to the you might be something else tomorrow. How do you know you know what I'm saying? So what is the science of this shit? There's no reality to this shit. It's a madness. It's chaotic madness that we teaching today. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we got all these savage ass, niggas out here doing all the sickness and raping babies and shit and this, that. You're acting like a monkey. You're acting like a creature. You understand what I'm saying? And so what we teaching is it feeding into the negative energy? Is it feeding into the sickness? You understand what I'm saying? Because where we at, we need divinity. We need to rise up. And only the divine can bring you nigga, what you doing? Raping your own sisters, murdering your own brothers, murdering the children, allowing the beast to come in and take your baby. You need divinity. You don't need no sick teachings talking about, nigga, we evolved. Nigga, we've always been divine. We is the chosen of the damn universe. Nigga, we know this. Now we don't need the dogma. We know based not only our melanin, not only our hair, you understand the fact that we were the first to come upon this planet in the most righteous land on the earth, Africa, the most holy, the most rich, minerally rich, food rich, animal rich, people rich, civilization rich, from the most ancient continent on the planet. We were blessed with this history. And here we gonna deny that, and now today we gonna teach that we come from monkeys. The only way you can have a spirit, and that spirit could be the energy, the divine energy that connects you to the sun, and you deny that to say, nigga, you was crawling on your foes like this man. You have accepted, just like you've accepted his sicknesses. You understand the things that I showed where he beat his woman and beat his children, got all over the internet. You understand, got black eyes, the baby's black eyes and shit. So you even adopting the caveman origin. Man, you got to wake up out of it. Only divinity can wake you up out of that. And so when I look up at the walls of ancient Egypt, I see Khnum, the god of creation, that was responsible for creating African people. And you see Khnum mold man on the potter's wheel. He didn't mold no fucking monkey. And you see right there one of the goddesses, the frog goddess. You understand what I'm saying? Put the arm in the man's mouth, in the woman's mouth, and give them life. You see what I'm saying? In many instances, these zoo types represent a primordial creation energy, because and the water. When you think of the water and the sun rising up out of the water, you understand, dealing with many of the mother types that deal with the water because of the pregnancy. And so many of the creation stories deal with water, deal with the woman. You understand what I'm saying? Many instances. You know what I'm saying? So we see, and when you deal with the kings, it says all of the kings of ancient Egypt descended from Osiris, who was a god. We got a divine kingship. The first people, not to just have a kingship, but a divine kingship. That we are of the bloodline of God. I'd rather go with that than go with silly, sick Charles Darwin. Okay? If you don't have divinity, you don't have a soul. You don't have a spirit. You're not obligated to morality. You're not obligated to spirituality. You are by chance. You are a creature. You're not a man as if you was you're a creature. You might be something else tomorrow. You might keep going and keep, devolving. You understand what I'm saying? They say you evolve, and as you evolve, the weaker types die off. So I'm thinking to myself, I say, well, damn, how is the white man evolving and he skin cancer and shit and burning his ass and you got all these sick diseases and shit, this, that, and the third, when niggas, these motherfuckers ain't evolving, they devolving. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't understand that. You devolving. You're not evolving, you're devolving. You understand? You came here perfect. You was perfect. Your mama and daddy brought you here perfect. Nah, you know, now you accepting, you know, you didn't come from no monkey. You came from your mama. You're giving up all your African culture to adopt sick thoughts. So a man thinketh, so is he. You understand what I'm saying? And as I say this, you know what I'm saying? I say, damn, you know, and I look at his culture. And when I drop it and I understand exactly why Charles Darwin developed that goddamn evolutionary garbage in the way, because in many respects, when he looked back at his people, he saw that it was true for his people, not for everybody else. Not for everybody else. You got some of them motherfuckers still walking around on all fours. I tell you what, take the razor away off the shelf. Take them razors that motherfucker shave with off the shelf. Okay? And come back in a year and see if it ain't a race of Bigfoots running around this motherfucker. If you want to prove you, because they say science is about, you got your motherfucking hypothesis and you motherfucking prove it. Want to prove it? I can show you that you think that, you know, it's a game. I tell you what, let Gillette go out of business. Let Gillette and shaving cream and shit go out of business and come back in this motherfucker in a year from now and see that it ain't a goddamn race of Bigfoots running around this motherfucker. See what I'm saying? So when I think, you know, I say, so a man thinketh, so is he. You understand what I'm saying? In order for you to come up with thoughts, it got to be something that leads you to that thought. Well, we come from monkeys. I wonder what made that man. And then when you look back and look at the motherfucker culture, you see why he come. And now, just like you've adopted in terror. You know, because over 400 years, as I showed and I will show again, might as well go on and show it right now. Why not? Why not? See, they've been beating on this the caveman. See, you act like this shit just been happening. And you could go and look at the caveman pulling his woman. He letting you know this from day one. This ain't no just start happening. This from day one. Okay? And y'all want to sit up here and tell. Ain't nothing goddamn changed. That goddamn culture has been the same since they came up out the cave to today. Ain't a goddamn thing changed. Okay, been beating on his goddamn woman, been beating on his goddamn children. The caveman syndrome. He ain't changed not one goddamn iota. So if he was doing that to his own woman, if he was doing that to his own children, you can even get the photos where the babies got their hand. Shut your ass up. You getting your ass whooped, nigga. You getting beat. You getting frying pans over your head, beer bottles crashed over your head, babies getting black eyes, broken ribs and shit. You got the hand over, you better not say shit. And the same thing has been happening to African people for the last 400 years. You have swam in the sickness of this white culture and you ain't been able to say shit. And when a person bring the truth or the reality to you about this white man, you don't say a goddamn thing because you've been told to shut your motherfucking mouth too. I'm sick of this shit. Not today. Not today. You ain't gonna get away with this today. And so many of you niggas is in here now. You just like you adopted whooping on your woman and, you know, doing her that, whooping on your children, being a sick nigga and out here killing your brother, being a damn parasite to your community. You have adopted this culture. Now you adopting this shit about coming from a goddamn monkey and this, that, and the third. You understand? Family need divinity. We must rise up on you niggas. Even you unscientific, scientific suckers. You understand what I'm saying? Unscientific, scientific suckers. You understand what I'm saying? You walk around with this man thing in your goddamn hand and shit. You holding it. You understand? You can't even put it down. That's sad that y'all can't stand. Our people, when you see our people's at the lowest level, you know what? You come from a monkey. You know what? That inspired me to rise up and treat my woman right. I'm so glad you told me I had a tail. I don't know what to do. Man, I'm going to rise up today and be a better person. Is that going to do that for you? What the fuck is that information if it do not motivate you and inspire you to uplift yourself, your family, and your goddamn nation? You niggas, y'all niggas just out here talking a bunch of fucking garbage. We need to do away with you Negroes. We do. Just like we need these brothers out here defiling these women, defiling these babies. We need to do away with y'all. It's time. We cannot continue because they're using that shit to delegitimize our cries for freedom. They saying, look at them. If we don't rise up and let people know exactly what the fuck is going on, you understand, they're going to assume that the whole is in agreement what's going on. I'm not in no goddamn agreement with none of that. We are a divine entity, okay? I don't want to get off into the God, but I understand through what I see, through what my ancestors left me, that we are divine. You understand what I'm saying? That we are the chosen of the universe, not by on no dogma based on the science, African science that shows us that through our melanin, through our pot, and our ability to transform on a level no other people has ever been, and the fact that we was first. Nobody was here before us. Nigga, we was on every continent. That shows us that we are the archetype of the universe. We are the archetype. And nobody has ever surpassed us or will ever surpass us. We have a legacy that we see in all Africa. That where we created great civilization. We didn't create no great civilization with no shit like that. We got to stop this madness, family. We are divine. If we evolved from monkeys, do we have a soul? Are we obligated to morality? Are we obligated to spirituality? If that's so, because if you come from all this garbage you speak, you're a creature. You're not obligated to nothing. What the fuck is you talking about? You's a platypus, nigga. You's a platypus. 15, you wasn't even have a mind. You wasn't even conscious. You's a thing crawling on the fucking ground that happened to turn into something else, that happened to turn into something else, happened to turn into something else. And it was by chance that the monkey come out the tree. If the monkey stayed in the tree, you still be a fucking monkey. Really gonna do, this is really gonna uplift us out of the madness that we are in. This is really the necessary information that do not motivate you to action is not worth the fucking time to even listen to. If it does not inspire you to be your greatest, it's not even worth the fucking time to listen to. You see what I'm saying? So I have to come out here and guard these gates. And guard these gates. We are divine. We are the archetype of the universe. We are directly connected to the universe. This I know for a fact. And that we are profoundly, using the universe to create these great civilizations that we have been creating from day one. And once we disconnect ourselves from the creation, we disconnect ourselves from the creator. You understand what I'm saying? Banishing ourselves into chaos, into oblivion. We got to wake up today, family. So I'm just letting you know that a lot of this shit out here, you know what I'm saying, is niggas don't have the direction to lead our people up out of this madness. They don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming that time. If you ain't got the answer, bitch, step back. If you are not motivating our people to action, you do not have the voice of inspiration to lead our people to freedom, and you need to shut your fucking ass up. You do not have the voice of inspiration to lead our people to spiritual, physical, and mental freedom. You don't. Okay? If they're not motivated. And I don't know no motherfucker that's gonna say, man, that motherfucker taught me I come from a monkey. Man, I'm sure gonna treat my woman right. I'm gonna treat her right. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up today. I'm gonna treat my babies right. I'm gonna start moving towards divinity because I come from a monkey. You understand what I'm saying? But once you understand that you are of the divine, our ancestors taught that we were from God. You understand? Our African God. Not no damn anybody God. Not no puppet with no man got his hand in the puppet back, speaking for God, speaking for the puppet, directing us to the ledge of extinction. We're talking about that African spirituality and divinity that caused us to create the greatest civilizations on the planet. We got to go back. We have to cut this shit out today. And I mean that. We got to disband these niggas from out of our minds, out of our psyches, because the information is deteriorating our motherfucking people. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that to the bottom of my heart. We need to reach out to our family all over Africa, all over the United States, all over the Caribbean, all over South America, because wherever we at, we in a state of sickness because we have laid up under this man in terror for too long, becoming him in many instances, becoming worse than him in many instances. Okay, and not speaking up and not ringing the alarm has caused that so many of us to deteriorate to where now you can say, oh, it's South Africa leading in rape and shit and all that. And you can look at all these sick niggas doing all this crazy because the hand of terror has been over our goddamn mouth for 400 years. If he's been doing it to his own family and his own people, you know what he's been doing. Somebody got to rise up. So his goddamn woman, his children coming out on his ass. You understand? That's why they're going wild and shit, shooting up every motherfucking thing. You understand? That's from the goddamn terror that he done put down on his own goddamn family. They done went insane to where they killing everything that they see. You understand what I'm saying? So if they could rise up, you understand what I'm saying, and try to overthrow they goddamn oppressor, why haven't we done it? Why do we continue to run around like punks in fear and not rise up and speak out and expose and tell the truth wherever you can tell it? Today, we must do this. We are in a state of a goddamn emergency where we are, if we leading in South Africa, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? So family, had to bring that to you to discard the nonsense. Anything that man then put his hands on is poison. Did you hear what I just said? Anything and everything that man has put his hands on is contaminated. Do you understand me? Every thought, every strategy, every tradition, all of it is contaminated. It is time for you to separate from your oppressor, give him back all his sickness, detox, and then begin to purify your mind, your body, and your soul with that African spirituality, divinity that caused us to build the greatest civilizations that ever been built and will be built in the future by our people once we wake up out of the madness and the sickness that we are in. When you come to these lectures, be strong. If you got crackatosis, got niggeritis, got kundurria, you might start to goddamn, foam at the mouth. What I'm going to tell you, suck it up. Take it. Sit there. Watch it. Because it's facts. Watch it. And when you see the shock of what you've been under, just like they live, I'm going to put them glasses on your goddamn, so you can see. You blind. You cannot see right now. I got to put, and once you put them goddamn glasses on, and you see what's been here all along, right up under your goddamn nose. Sicknesses, vileness, on a goddamn global level. You're going to be in shock. You're going to be in shock. And that might be the cure that bring you up out of those sick psychotic diseases that has infected many of our people. Okay? So family, the links is right there in the video description. Reach for your highest standard. Don't ever reach for no low standard. Reach for the highest standards. You see what I'm saying? You are divine. You are the chosen of this archetype of the universe, which means you have a responsibility when nobody else. You must step up and be a display and be an image of what it is to be righteous and be divine and be a true leader and be a true king, be a true father, be a true husband, be a true queen, be a true wife, sister. We got to step up. We got to reach for our highest ideals and quit falling for this bullshit. So family, the general is out. September 29th, human trafficking. Most definitely have your ass in the place, because I got to show you how not to end up in the goddamn trunk. Too many of you niggas silly out there, you understand, whistling and shit. You know, a motherfucker ride up right on your ass. Hit your ass on the head, throw you right in the trunk. I got to show you how not to end up in the trunk. Patreon, General Cyrus and Seti, the Bible Decoded series next month. 15-part series, guaranteed to break the back of all believers of that sickness that you call the Holy Bible. KingSeti.com online marketplace, 2019 edition, DVD, General Seti lecture. Go there. Go have the jewelry on the site real soon. Family, trying to be the MVP that I've always been. I'm never leaving the paint. I'm going to always be there, and I'm bringing it to your motherfucking chest. It's the general, y'all, and I'm out of here. Black power.